So I'm back with part 4. Let's get back to the video. All right.
Esau is the wicked. He can't be saved. The wicked can't be saved. But you can jump down in the Romans and see where everybody can be saved. I don't see that. Where is it at? Tell us what a verse is. Can I get one of y'all Bible? Well, just tell us what it says. You mean neither Jew nor Greek? That what you talking about? No, because that's chapter 10. Chapter 11 says, what? But I am called myself an Israelite from I know what it says in 10, 11. Romans 11. Chapter, let's show you something. Romans 11 verse 1 is what he's looking for. Well, that don't mean that all people can be saved. No. The book of Romans was written to who? Who was the book of Romans written to? Written to Gentiles, actually. No, it was written to Israelites in Rome. That's who it was written to. And the Gentiles that can be saved are Israelites scattered like us. We're in America. But we're not American. We're scattered. But we're Israelites, though. We're lost.
All right, let's prove that quickly as well. Give me a minute. All right. Elder Montezak is explaining to him that the Gentiles that it's speaking of, right, and of course in the New Testament, in Romans, in Corinthians, in Thessalonians, all right, Colossians, all that, it's talking about the Israelites, because the Israelites are scattered into all nations, okay? You know, Apostle Paul, you know, these letters were to the Israelites in those Gentile heathen nations. You understand? All right. Let me simply take you to one scripture that proves, again, that it's talking about the Israelites. All right. And that will be in 1 Corinthians 12 and 2, I believe. All right. Ye, talking about you Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, know that ye were Gentiles, carried away onto these dumb idols, right? These false idols of worship, right? Even as ye were led. You see that? You get it? You understand? You understand that? All right? So that's what he's explaining to the brother. Okay? That it's talking the Gentiles that it's talking about in Romans. Again, whether in Corinthians, in Thessalonians, whatever, the letters that Apostle Paul wrote, these letters are about the Israelites, all right, that were among these Gentile heathen nations, and that's what they were called, Gentile, all right? That's what we are, Gentiles, before coming back into this truth, before being called in to the council of Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, and reclaiming our heritage as the biblical Hebrew Israelites. You understand? All right? And who are we talking about? The Negro, Latino, Native American, all right, that make up the 12 tribes of Israel. All right? The Latino, Hispanic, Native American, they're all the 10 Indian tribes. That's the Northern Kingdom. And then you have the Southern Kingdom, all right, of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. All right? All right, let's get back to the clip here. All right? Video.
But for the most part, yeah, but that's beside the point. In Romans 11, let's go to, you know, go to the chapter for the banana verse. Right about, let me tell you where. What I tell you, get from Revelation 13. Read that one, verse 9 and 10.
This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Right.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Right.
He that killeth with a sword must be killed with the sword.
What's the place our greatest captivity? Who were the ones that took us into captivity? step, bro. You can have these white folks try to take Jews who say
What's the worst captivity? It's already in the description.
The worst captivity would have been
right now.
No, but the Muslims had it.
No,
150 million.
We knew we were Israelite. This is the only captivity where you did not even know you was an Israelite. Right? Now,
I know both
the one that put you in captivity, right? And did all this stuff to you. The one that did all this to you, you mean tell them they can go into your kingdom and they can be part of your kingdom as rulers.
They got to take.
They gotta go into slavery, man. That's right. They can't be saved.
I think the Bible said that my people were sold under you, you be sold under my people.
That's right. I'm Romans 11. Where you at? Well, let's go to
she's here in the shop.
right there. You gotta go now?
Yeah, I gotta go. Okay.
All right. Let me stop it here. Let's get to the scriptures. All right. Give me a minute. So, you know, you heard it on the video. Elder Montezak proceeds to tell the brother that a remnant of the wicked Esau, Edom, the Edomites, the white man, and the other 16 heathen nations will be in the kingdom, but they'll be under subjection and they'll be going into captivity. And he further explains to him that what? You think that Yahushua is coming back to share his kingdom with the people that crucified him, all right, done all this evil and wickedness, murderous genocide on this earth, okay, and that he's coming back to share his kingdom with them, okay? And what about what they've done to his people, the 12 tribes of Israel, to the Negro, Latino, or Native American? What, that they don't have to pay for that? No. So this brother don't understand that, okay? So you see, all right, how our people are lost, like he said himself, all right? My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, all right? So he quoted, you know, the other Montezak quoted Revelation 13, 9 and 10, right? All right, let's go to that. Let's start there, all right? And then we're going to take it further, all right? So Revelations 13, all right, 9 and 10, all right. If any man have an ear, let him hear, all right. So many of all have eyes, but you don't see. Many of all have ears, but you don't hear, all right. Let's see if you could see and hear this, all right. In other words, do you understand? You understand? All right. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Who led the Israelites into captivity? All right? Esau, Edom, the white man, right? Hey, it's proven to you right here. Deuteronomy, right? Deuteronomy 28 and 48 and 49, all right? Therefore, thou shalt serve thy enemies, see that? Which the Lord Yahweh shall send against thee, right? Because we broke the law, statutes, and commandments. So this was our punishment. In hunger, in thirst, in nakedness, and in want of all things, right? We have to go to them for everything. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck, which they did until he have destroyed thee, right? Which they did, particularly 2/3 of Israelites. And the Lord Yahweh shall bring a nation against thee from afar, right? Like Columbus, all right? You know him as Columbus. His name was Cristobal Colon. From the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle. That's a buzzword for you people. The eagle, the Edomite nations. Okay, the white man. Are nations whose tongue thou shalt not understand. Why? Because our language was Hebrew. Jump down to verse 64. And the Lord Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people. You see that? All nations. All right, now the majority of the Exodus, when Yahushua returns with the angels, will come out of America, Babylon the Great, because the majority of the 12 tribes are here. But yes, we are scattered into all heathen Gentile nations. All right? So any of the elect that are in those nations, they will be gathered, all right, as well. All right. So the Lord Yahweh shall gather thee from among all people, from one end of the earth, even out to the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods, right? These false gods, these false idols of worship, idolatry, which neither thou or thy fathers have known, even a wood and stone, like worshiping Jehovah and Jesus. There is no letter J in the Hebrew alphabet. Wake the hell up. All right, we're moving on. Let's take this further. Let's go to Exodus 21:16. All right. He that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, what's another word for that? Possession. He shall surely be put to death. You see that? Plain and simple. Let's jump to Jeremiah. Jeremiah 30:16. Therefore, all they that devour thee. What does devour mean? To consume, right? Did not Esau, Edom, plus the other 16 heathen nations consume us, right? Keep their foot on our necks, right? Here in the Americas, for the past 528 years, they've kept their foot on our necks. Have they not? Yeah. All right? So, therefore, all they that devour thee, right, shall be devoured. Sounds fair to me, right? That's an eye for an eye, all right? But they don't like hearing that, all right? These people don't like the truth, all right? Truth is their kryptonite, all right? And all thy adversaries, you see that? All thine adversaries. Again, go see the hit list, Psalms 83, and it starts with the tabernacles of Edom. Every one of them, see that? Every one of them. Esau, Edom, the Edomites, the white man, plus the other 16 heathen nations, shall all go into captivity. See that? And they that spoil thee, right? All they that spoil thee shall be a spoil. And all that preyed upon thee will I give thee for a prey. You see that? All right? Sounds fair to me. All right? Psalms 149, 5 through 9. All right? What does it say here? All right? Let the saints be joyful and glory in their bed. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Who are the saints? The Israelites. Let the high praises of God be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand. To do what? To execute vengeance upon the heathen, right? Esau, Edom, plus the other 16 heathen nations, and punishments upon the people. To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with feathers of iron. All right? To execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all the saints, the Israelites, the elect. All right? All right, let's jump to Isaiah. This is Isaiah 14:2. All right? So we shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and shall rule over their oppressors. We'll scroll down to verse 21-22. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the lands, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord Yahweh, host of armies, and cut off from Babylon, talking about America, Babylon the Great, the name, the remnant, son and nephew, all right? And you can see it's talking about the male seed, saith the Lord Yahweh, all right? And you know what? We'll end this here. I'm out. I'm on to the next one. Shalom.